Okay, so I haven't had time to process, but what an experience. I can tell you about it, but you're not gonna feel the ocean breeze. You're not gonna feel the California sun. You're not gonna hear the students in the background. You're not gonna experience the grandeur of the architecture. Like, so much of the Getty isn't even the art. It's the place that you're experiencing and being able to see the ocean from the balconies, being able to see the gardens. It's just good. Like, and a lot has changed actually, and hasn't. Like the water features, a lot is where they have the irises. I'll put up a pic. It's a pretty drab room now. It's not the same experience as it was 25 years ago, where it was at the edge of the hallway and you had the vistas right next to it. So it doesn't invite you to spend as much time with it. But you know, like that quote from Heraclitus that I gave in the last video. It was different this time. You know, I didn't know this the first time. I was just looking at the colors and the feeling of it. But like, Van Gogh painted that from an insane asylum. Like, he'd lived long enough to go crazy and cut off his ear and check himself into an insane asylum. And, you know, kind of at the point of life as well, where had the disappointments, had the successes, and I can kind of see it. And when he's painting the irises, he's in the insane asylum, painting the gardens. And a lot of people think that the white iris is Van Gogh kind of painting himself. And I'm doing something stupid right now, which is talking about something that I haven't really researched deeply, haven't read on deeply. But I really wanted to do this so I could experience it for myself and have my own thoughts about it before I really read into it. And when I look at the white iris, it's the least detailed, least defined iris of all the, you know, bluish purple ones are, there's a lot more detail in them, a lot more gloss. You know, when your eye is drawn to the white one for the individuality, it's subtle, it's subtly drawn there. It's actually, like, he doesn't make, it's a focal point without being a focal point, because it's kind of plain. There's not a lot of detail on it. And I think, you know, I have no idea what he was trying to say, but for me, right now, it was almost like a little bit of a blank canvas on a really glowing world. And the Getty kind of reminds you of that too. Like, it's such a wonderful place. There's so much beauty, so much progress in the sense of like what we can do. I mean, yeah, okay, it's an older building now. We've used different materials if we built it today. The lines aren't necessarily, you know, having a ton of meaning to them. There's better of everything. But putting it all together here on a mountaintop in California, where, you know, if I lived closer, I'd visit this place once every season, like once every spring, fall, summer, just to feel it change. And I think it's really, really worth coming to, because you've got Getty Images where you can see all these pieces and read about them and get way better information than what I'm giving you today. But it's just different when you're here, experience it. Like, all these buildings, you've got to walk outside to go from one building to another. They actually have like baskets of umbrellas sitting there at the door of every one of these. And you just got, if it's a rainy day, you pick up an umbrella, walk to the next building, put it in the sack as you're going into the building. Yeah. It's meant to be experienced as part of California, as part of a mountaintop, you know, in LA, with the California sun, with the ocean. It's just really special in that way. It's a really good, it's like when you're, you know, in the Vatican, looking at a Rembrandt, and then 3 steps to the left, there's an open window. Just open to like exposed elements, but the Italian climate is perfect for preserving the painting. It's an American version of that. where it's meant to be experienced by walking outdoors to the next gallery, and I just love it. Just love it. So the other experience I had here that was really surreal was, I stood in front of paintings that I'd forgotten that I'd seen and that were meaningful, and it was like standing in front of, look, I want to say like an old friend, where I've got history with that painting, even though the painting doesn't know me and I'm nobody, and a million billion other humans have seen it, but it's, part of the human conversation. I felt a connection to some of those paintings, and it was good to stand in front of them again, a different person. It was good to be inspired by them and to think a little bit more deeply about next steps and about my family and things that matter to me. Anyways, this is getting a little maudlin, but you just gotta come. You gotta experience this in the outside and then in the inside. I'll post some photos of how the irises are being displayed today, but just get here, get to the Getty.